Hello, my name is Peter Lee. I was briefly introduced earlier. I had a great honors to work with the community leaders from Colorado. Stella, founder of the Roundtable, been here for what, 40 years now? Okay, she's only 35 years old, so yeah, she was here in the baby. And then we have another gentleman named George Kuamora, who is also founder of the Roundtable, and maybe myself. We didn't want to just sit around and do nothing during the COVID, so we've been doing a lot of census outreach, and then this happened. So this is personal to me because my daughter lives in New York, Manhattan. And right around where she worked, there's a 60-year-old Asian grandma got beat up by this 300-pound guy while everybody's watching. Okay, that's where my daughters work. She's only 25 years old, 24 years old, and this could happen to any of us. It could happen to my mother, my sister, my wife. It actually happened to my wife. It's not a crime, but some teenager at the Palmetto Mall walking by and doing this, and then, and then watching her, and then walk by, It's silly things, right? I could have said, you assholes, and, go to hell, and, rednecks, and I'll do all that, but, try to calm down and, to make sure. But this is personal to me. I was given opportunities to talk about the legislative political support. As you know, there's a lot of channels out there, right? There's a lot of channels for us to talk to. Who are we? We're voters, right? Soon as you got a citizenship, we gotta go see the Giselle. She doesn't rock the vote. She does the voter registration. Okay, so as soon as you got the voter registration, we're able to vote. Then this guy may listen to, right? So as a voter and citizen, you can talk to anybody that is actually got paid by us, right? Who are those? White House, right? Well, he has to hear from how many people? How many people in U.S.? 355 million? Somewhere around there? Is that right? 370 million now? I don't know. I didn't have a baby yet, so. Okay, well, anyhow. So we can talk about, the White House channel. There used to be a change.org. President Obama put out there the petition process and change.org that, there's enough people actually endorse it, then it can be heard by the White House, and they can actually come up with the answers. That was shut down by Biden, but Biden still have a channel to talk to him, right? So we can go to whitehouse.gov and they can actually write a letter to the president. He may not read it, but, his aide may read it, right? So when we talk about these different levels of government, we have U.S. Congress. Does anybody know which district you're living right now in U.S. Congress district? And how many districts in Colorado? Anybody know? 7. UVA, that's right. We gained a seat back in 2000. We skipped 10 years. 2010 we skipped it. And then again, we got another seat. So we're going to have an 8th district in Colorado. By what? By next 2 years, right? Yeah. So they're right now doing the redistricting to divvy up the voter to select those 8 different districts. So we do have people that are, they're serving us, supposedly, right? So we can talk to them, right? If you go to a website, type your zip code, you'll find who's your rep is, right? Who does the most AAPI population? What district maybe? Anybody know? 6 or 7, right? Yeah, 6 and maybe 7 too, right? So yeah, those 2 seats that were occupied by Democrat right now, right? So they used to be a one-on-one. Democrat and Republican now is 2 seats by the Democrat now, right? So they can easily find those folks out here. What about the Colorado state reps in the Senate? This is more important because this is a more direct impact to our life. Go this way, we can find, again, who's your state rep and state senators, right? So these are the people that you can influence, right? When there's the city ordinance, we can go to city council. Any city out there, you can just go there and find the city. Oh, this is the wrong one. But anyhow. So this channel out there, you can talk to somebody, right? And these folks, the one that actually have their executive office to help us out, like a DOJ. Where's Ian? He just left. Okay. Yeah, so he worked for DOJ. You know, these are the folks that actually supposedly helping us out, right? If there is a important issue that actually known to everybody. Again, the DOJ or FBI, they can also do all that to us. You know, all those people listen to the politician because they are the ones that are appointing their bosses, right? So we're here today to talking about this legislative and then the political support. What make them move? What make the politician move? Or Samina say this. What is this? Money, right? What else? Data. Okay, but data. But ultimately, what make them to be elected? The vote. So we're talking money and power. Well, money equals to power a lot of times, right? So if you want to have your politician to listen to you, what do you have to do? We're going to bring them what they want. Otherwise, it's going to be just lip service. It just happened last March when this shooting happened in Atlanta. Every city and state government wants to talk about the Asian hate crime. Does anybody went to the town hall meeting about Asian hate crime here? They all did? So after 6 months, what has happened after 6 months? Where's the issue? Does anybody do anything about them? We had a police department captain, a police chief in the city of Aurora, online, and making sure they will do something about it, right? After 6 months. I mean, I don't believe when politicians say they will do something about it, unless they put the dollar sign next to it. If you put the dollar sign next to it, that somebody's going to get hired, some program's going to run. If there's no dollar sign, most likely it's going to be all lip service, right? So for them to get reelected, they either need the money or the vote. So if you want the support, we're going to work on it. We have to actively participate. If you don't have money, you have a voice. Sometimes you don't have money, but you have time, right? Because you're the community leaders, people listen to you. Then push your issues forward with these politicians. And that's what we're here to do today, right? So my presentation is very simple. Get involved, either with the money or the vote, okay? Make them listen to you rather than you listen to them. And that's how it's supposed to happen because, you know, when we had all these town hall meetings and, you know, the things that they're going to do for us, but nothing happens, wow, we got to do something. And that's why I'm here today. That's why all of you are here today. So please stay put. We have more training coming. I'd like to introduce the Will.
Thank you, Peter.